So, man, this has been really cool. This has been really neat. There's a lot of good stuff actually coming up. Might as well just keep this positive train rolling, baby.
Yeah, keep it going.
So yeah, the next weekend, May 6th, again, Stomp Out Suicide. They're on Facebook. So I am very, very grateful to be involved in the planning committee for an event called Rally in the Valley, which is a very big, what is going to be a very big, very inspirational, very community-driven recovery event in the Lehigh Valley at Cedar Crest College. Again, and all this information that we're putting out here and we're talking about is up on our website, www.theskookrecovers.com. Wrong slide there. Yeah, so all the flyers and everything are up on the website. But this one is May 20th. This is a Saturday at Cedar Crest College in the Lehigh Valley in Allentown. Huge event. They're bringing in incredible entertainment and inspirational speakers. This is a community recovery event to show strength and recovery in mental health, recovery from addictions, you know what I mean? And so they're bringing in Scott Marshall and the Marshall's Highway Band. They have local bands, Billy Bauer Band, Wicked Sober, Copperfields, Tim Harkle, and also like really cool, like their guest speakers are awesome people. And I'll just go through the list here. Vance Johnson, who is in long-term recovery. Vance Johnson is a former NFL wide receiver who happens to have a big Super Bowl ring, and I see him on his social media, like, you know, because he actually is an outreach coordinator for Futures of Palm Beach, and you know what I mean. So he's helping people find recovery, and it's so cool. Like the people that he's touched, the lives he's touched, they always get a picture of them wearing his big ring, and it's so cool.
That's cool. That's really cool.
And his little catchphrase, and there's sobriety in that, and so it's like, what a really awesome guy. I'm hoping to actually get him here on this podcast,
would be dope.
And to interview him to talk about the Rally in the Valley.
Yeah.
So he has a story, you know what I mean, and he's going to be sharing that. So throughout the day, they're going to have bands. There's going to be vendors from all over the community. Everything from the LuLaRoe or whatever the heck to food vendors, to you name it, like all different kinds of people. Skook Recovers, we're going to be there. Safer Streets is going to be there. We're going to have Carbon Recovers is going to be there. We're going to have tables. We're going to be selling T-shirts, be hanging out. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have music. Then they're going to have guest speakers and more music, more guest speakers. John Shinholzer is actually one of those guest speakers. He's another person in long-term recovery. Have you ever seen the movie Anonymous People? The Anonymous People?
No.
You're going to definitely have to check that out. I think it's on Netflix. It was at one point. That's where I saw it. But basically, you know, this movie talks about anonymity. It talks about recovery and treatment and stuff like that, and kind of like shining a light on how we need to step out of the shadows and, you know, not be afraid to share our personal stories of recovery.
Yeah.
John Shinholzer is a big part of that movie, and so he's going to be sharing, and he travels around actually going into prisons.
Really?
He does prison outreach. He does like tours all around the country. So dude is doing incredible work. He founded the McShin Foundation, and I'm excited to hear his message. Yeah. Everybody's telling me this guy has powerful message of recovery and inspiration and hope. And so this is going to be, so everybody out there, recovery or not, you know, you want to be inspired.
Come check it out.
This is an event. It's May 20th. Cedar Crest College. Again, the information is up on the website. They also have their own website, www.rallyinthevalleypa.com. It's a website I built, actually, which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, they'd allow me, you know what I mean? They asked me to come out. A guy by the name of Robert Bedford that I had the pleasure of meeting, an incredible dude. Shout out, Mr. Bedford. Love you, man. He, Stepping Stones Recovery Foundation. I think I got that right, dude. Spending a great deal of time helping communities get recovery houses in.
Nice.
Really good recovery houses that are top-notch and very he has a great success rate with the way he built the criteria. So big shout out to him, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so he brought me up there to be around and actually met a lot of the people, a lot of familiar faces when I got to that meeting.
Really?
And seeing a lot, Tamara McGee and Chris Jacobs, and and then meeting a lot of other awesome people, Laura Waits from Synchronicity. So it's just really cool how like you see some of the same faces that you met throughout the journey.
Yeah.
But again, awesome group of people really dedicated to this, pulled it together in a very short period of time, getting great support from the local government program in the Lehigh Valley drug and alcohol program, if I'm not mistaken, gave them a great donation to help because they're going to be doing some family education. They're going to make that a really big part of it. They're going to have a special section for people to get education on drug addiction and all different stuff like that. So
that's good.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Across the board, incredible support, incredible sponsors, great people. Alicia Coffey is going to be speaking. And I also heard great things about her. She's going to be speaking on the mental health recovery side as well. And again, this is all in the same, man. I mean, we're talking about, overcoming struggling in the mind. And
oh, yeah.
So this recovery, it's across the board.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear her message as well. So that is going to be, and we're going to pump this thing, man, because this is really where you're going to fill the heart up and be inspired, and then you can bring it back to our own communities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it's free. It's free. Power packed. Flyers up on our website, skookrecovers.com, theskookrecovers.com.